Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of One Take Podcast. I already messed up my intro because I stuttered a bit. It's been a while since I've done this. Like, I think the last time we did an episode was like months ago. I think it was the anniversary episode we did. Everybody, there's a lot of people in that episode. I just realized. So today we have we have our 3 recurring guests here. We'll start on the top left here on the video here. You'll remember her from the first ever episode of One Take. Midnight, welcome Midnight.
Hiya.
And then on the right screen here on the video on top of my video, you'll see he's been a recurring guest since the 4th episode, I believe. I think your first episode, Rad, was Rogue One, right? Yeah, it was our Rogue One trailer discussion with Dresden as well. Welcome back, Rad.
Yay.
And in the bottom left corner here in this video, you'll see he was our recurring guest since the 5th episode. I think it was after the Rogue One episode that Yoshi made his it was just you that made his debut. There was nobody else. Yeah. Welcome back, Yoshi. Alright, so I sent everybody the questions, and I'm pretty sure you guys have your answers ready for us.
Yes.
Alright, so the first question is a pretty simple one. These are all simple questions, by the way. They're not really anything special. They're just questions that we have here. Do you guys have a current favorite movie of all time? We'll start with Midnight. Oh, I meant this year. All time. What the fuck?
I was gonna say
All time. I was like,
that's an easy one for me.
It's an easy one for me too.
The favorite movie of this year, I couldn't quite decide really between 3, and I think really it has to be for me. Well, there are 3. There's Lego Batman, Beaten Beast remake, and Wonder Woman. And I think the one I enjoyed the most was probably Wonder Woman. I just thought that was an amazing movie. I loved it so much.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was actually a really big surprise for me, considering it's by DC, who's currently not doing so great if you think about their filmography right now.
Yeah, that's their one good movie, and I speak as like a diehard Superman.
You didn't like Man of Steel? Nah. I know your opinion on Man of Steel. No, as someone who doesn't hate Superman either, who actually likes Superman, I thought Man of Steel was so bland.
Even that, I don't know. I'm not gonna start. If I start, then that's the whole.
We're gonna get a bunch of dislikes now if we hate Man of Steel, if we hate Batman v Superman, if we hate Suicide Squad. I swear, people defend those films to death. And look, I understand people like those films. I get it. But sometimes they're not everybody's cup of tea. Like, I don't like the Thor films from MCU. I get flake for that.
I loved it.
I get flake for that.
I get that the people don't like it. To be honest, though, I've never been one to hate on DC just because they're DC. In fact, I prefer DC to Marvel in general, but I've never been someone that's like a hardcore, fanboy type of person. Like what you like, respect what other people like as well, and don't hate on stuff, don't hate on something to someone's face, but like just respect people's opinions, as long as you're not doing any harm to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't hate fully DC. In fact, I think most of their heroes I love even more than Marvel's heroes. It's just that the way they're executing some of their films lately haven't been the best. Except for Wonder Woman so far. Wonder Woman, yeah.
No, I wasn't saying that you personally were.
No. I'm as general, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really happy that Wonder Woman was such a hit because for so many reasons. But also because it just proves that DC can make a good movie.
A kick-ass movie, yeah. I think that currently right now it's the highest grossing film for this summer, I believe, of all time right now.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's also the highest grossing film by a female director as well, which just made me so happy.
I think it also, yay! It also made more money than any DC film that has come out beforehand. I think, not sure, but don't take a chance on that. But Brad, do you have another favorite film?
I haven't seen that many movies this year, but I really did enjoy Beauty and the Beast remake, live action. It was just, I thought it was really well done how they translated it.
Yeah,
Better than I expected.
it was definitely better. I like the new things they added too, especially the song "Evermore," sang by Dan Stevens, the Beast.
It was okay. Yeah.
You didn't like Evermore as much? You didn't like Evermore as much, Midnight?
I did. I thought it was fine. Though. It wasn't a song that just blew me away, but it was perfectly fine.
Certainly fit
But
the movie.
Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I loved Wonder Woman over its remake says a lot about how much I loved Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because I loved the Beauty and the Beast remake. I loved it. I went to see it twice. I don't really go to see movies twice in the cinema or 3 times in the cinema, but I saw that movie. The last movie I saw more than once in the cinema was Star Wars Episode 7. 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Force Awakens. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yoshi, do you have a favorite one so far?
So I'll give you my top 3 in reverse order. In third place is Wonder Woman because I was just so. I was unexpectedly fond of how the way it turned out, and just I was actually invested in the story, which is rare for a superhero movie. Usually, I'm all tuned out by all the action that goes on, but Wonder Woman was very well done.
Mm-hmm.
Second place is Rogue One. I just saw it last week. I was not a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm laughing in the background because I saw this film at midnight, and holy shit, her opinion on this film.
Shut up! I don't want hate. Shut up.
You're not gonna get hate. She.
I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I thought it was a good movie for just pure entertainment purposes. My top movie that I enjoyed this year is a comedy called The Big Sick.
I know about that one. Haven't seen it yet.
It's such a good movie. It's a very unexpected comedy romantic movie, and surprising acting by all involved, especially with Ray Romano and Helen Hunt in it too. So, or Holly Hunter.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Little known. I just happened to catch a review on it on IGN, and I went to go see it one night, and I fell in love with it. So
I have to look that up. Right.
The Big Sick. It's like a limited run film apparently, like in theaters. I think it's like on VOD now though. Like it might be though.
that could be. It's
Yeah.
by Amazon. I think it's by Amazon.
It's by Amazon. Okay, so it's definitely gonna be on Prime soon then for Amazon Prime Video. Yeah.
Big Sick, Rogue One, and Wonder Woman are my top 3 movies that I've seen this year.
Even though Rogue One is 2016, but I'm gonna count it right now.
Not this year.
I know. I'm just joking around. I'm just
I think
Well, Rogue One came out in the UK like in 2017, right?
yeah, like I swear we saw it after New Year.
We saw it on New Year's. That when I was with you, with you and Dave. Well, honey.
Well, yeah. You can put it. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, totally. So, yeah. Because I remember I remember like you two was so
We were
excited
into it.
when
We were so into it.
And I was just like sitting there, and my anxiety was going through the roof because I'm like, holy shit, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. What do I do?
Dude.
Like they're both like looking.
Okay,
at my
I'll
opinion.
I'll give you this about Rogue One. I'll probably get some flake for this too. The characters were bland. Most of them were bland. I'll give you that. Like in my opinion, they were bland.
I can't get into a story if I don't attach to the characters. I thought the story itself was perfectly fine. Everything about the movie was fine. It's just I couldn't get into it because I couldn't relate to the characters. I couldn't connect to them emotionally. Maybe there were too many. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They're really kind of characters, especially if you're just throw all the main characters and they're so removed us for various reasons or another.
I will give it this. It has like the most badass scene with Darth Vader. Oh my god, like that.
Oh.
That scene is so.
I still get chills over that shit, man. Oh. No, like, I understand, but I thought there were some characters I did like, though. Like, Chirrut, Donnie Yen's character, the one with the stick. And then there was the robot K2SO, played by Alan Tudyk.
I thought he was a bit forced, to be honest. Like, but that's.
I thought he was cool, in my opinion. I thought he was a very funny robot.
I definitely feel that a lot of guys tend to like Rogue One more than girls, though. I know it sounds strange, but like a lot of women and girls that I've talked to don't seem to like
Rogue One.
This is quite general. This is quite a generalization, but like men seem to like Rogue One a lot more. I'm not sure why that is.
I don't know that either.
Interesting observation.
I don't. There's not really a real reason to that. Like, I think it's just Star Wars. Like, there's a lot of guys and girls who are into Star Wars a lot, you know? And maybe because it's also a war film, like, guys, a lot of people are into history. And, like, war films are... if you want to be honest, in my society, I don't really hear a lot girls talking about war films as much. I hear a lot from my friends who are just all guys talk about war films and shit. So maybe that also was why Rogue One might have been also a generalization thing. But it's not. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who love Rogue One still, like, no matter what gender.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can't say that I hate Rogue One, but I can't say that I love it either.
And that's fine. Like, I mean, opinions are opinions.
I think to me, Rogue One did a good job of telling people's story without having to sacrifice its overall story. To me, that's what it attracts to me is like, okay, I know where this is leading. It ends up to being this, but it managed to fill all the gaps for me as being a non-Star Wars fan or passionate fan. It managed to bridge the gap between, how it got up to the events leading in Episode 4. The characters were a problem in the beginning for me just because of the sheer number of them, and then, they're on screen for maybe like about a couple of minutes screen time wise, but it just, for me, just story-wise, it connects to me from that perspective.
Yeah, no, I think that's a really good point, Yoshi, and I definitely agree with you that that's a strong point. But again, like I said, I just couldn't get into as much of the characters.
It's completely fine.
I definitely agree with you that is a definite strong point, and that I think without it being able to hold its own weight, it would have really failed spectacularly.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree.
Rad, do you have an opinion on Rogue One?
Well, Cassian was very attractive.
You just said Cassian was very attractive, the Mexican guy in it? Or the Spanish guy?
Otherwise, yeah, I mostly agree with what you guys said. I think it did a really good job of being a new prequel film and bridging that gap, and I did really enjoy seeing the mix of sort of the where things had gone from the prequels to the originals.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a perfect film, that's for certain, but I did really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it in theaters, I'll admit it. Like the character, like you guys said, the characters. There's so many of them. I was like, oh, how are they gonna balance this out? And then the third act comes, and I was like, well, that escalated. That really escalated. In fact, it was a good war film in that regard. Like I thought it tied up. It tied up what it was tying into A New Hope very well. Like the ending especially really tied up into A New Hope very well, in my opinion. So it did a good job being a prequel without being so heavy-fisted like the real prequels that were beforehand, like 1, 2, and 3. I hate sand people. I hate sand guys.
I don't like sand.
I don't like sand. It gets all over my feet and it's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't even want to recite. Okay, that's enough about prequels.
No, wait, hold on.
Okay, you want to do something?
Just being around her is intoxicating. Just like that monotone. Every time I hear that line, I absolutely lose my shit laughing. I feel so bad for everyone in that movie.
There needs to be a VGA movie night dedicated to the prequels. I'm just saying.
Well, they've said that they want Becky to watch them, and they said they'd probably do movie night for them.
Please do. That'd be great.
I mean, because they say either it's going to be nostalgia when they watch a movie, or they want to riff on it, and obviously that's going to be a bit of both, but more riffing.
It's going to be great.
My friend went... I made it through 10 years without knowing that my BFF had never seen Star Wars, because whenever I made references to it, she always just kind of just shrug along. And so when I found out, I was like, what? And we were in uni. We were at university and like watching all of them. We had all of them, and we just watched every single one of them straight. And she knew nothing. She didn't even know about like Darth Vader being Luke's father. Wow. That kind of level of just ignorance. I'm like, how do you make it through your whole life?
Yeah, how do you not know that?
Oh my god, we had to hold it together. Like, we were all watching it as like a group, and she was like, oh, I really like Luke, but I really want Han for myself, so I don't want Leia to get like with him. I want Luke and Leia to be together. And we were all just like, oh my god, oh my god, I don't want Leia to get together.
Oh my god.
Like, oh no, and like,
you can't.
It was so hard to keep a neutral face because we were all just like but then everyone at the whole like I am your father bit, like we all stopped watching the movie and watched her instead because she had no idea, and she just sat there and she was like, what? Like that was her exact reaction. And then when she found out that like Leia and Luke were twins and stuff, and that they were brother and sister, she was just like, I'm not happy. And I was like, dude, do you have any idea how difficult it is?
Oh, that's so great.
It's wonderful that she was able to avoid.
I know.
Anything about the film.
Yeah, so it was a
biggest, the most spoiled thing in the universe, probably. And she avoided it.
Damn, yeah. I'm impressed. I have to say, I'm impressed she avoided all that.
Yeah, me too. But it was fun. It was funny. It was such a fun experience. I will never forget the look on her face.
All right, well. I might as well go through my list then, because I have my whole list here on my phone, actually, because I like to be a movie nerd and keep all my good movies and bad movies this year. There are currently on my list 4 films I gave 5 stars to, 5 out of 5. So, in reverse order, like with Yoshi, I'll go through my 4. Number 4 was War for the Planet of the Apes. great end to a great trilogy, man. Like, holy shit. What? What's so funny? Do you hate the name?
Sorry, I don't know what it is. I just can't take it seriously.
War for the Planet of the Apes.
Why?
Planet of the Apes. Have you heard of Planet of the Apes at least?
Yeah, of course I've heard of Planet of the Apes. Of course
It-
I have.
okay,
I just can't take it.
War for the Planet of the
It's
Apes.
the title.
It's a type. It's a third film in a new trilogy that was in a reboot trilogy for the Apes films. And let me just say, it was emotional as shit. Like, speaking of emotional, the third film I have is Logan.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm not gonna say anything.
No.
Not gonna say anything. Not gonna say anything. Super great. It's probably one of my favorite superhero film of all time so far. And it didn't even feel like a hero film at all either. In fact, it felt more in vein of The Last of Us in a way because of Wolverine and X-23. But super good. I really enjoyed it. Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart killed it in their roles still to this day, and it's sad to think about Logan being their last film together. So I'm not spoiling anything, by the way, because I know some of you haven't seen it yet. So
that is something I really want to see.
Yeah, planning on watching it sometime soon.
So, as a non-totally hardcore superhero fan, should I see this
yes,
movie?
I do think it's worth it. Like, even as a non-superhero fan, it's just a great film together, altogether. And Yoshi, I know you like Last of Us too, so if it's very similar in vein almost.
Okay.
Yes, definitely watch it. It's emotional, it's dark, and it's a really great film altogether. The second film I have on my list here was an Edgar Wright film by the guy who did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's Baby Driver. Have you guys heard of Baby Driver by any chance?
I've heard that that's really, really good, but I don't think it's come out over here yet.
I think it did, but I think it came late.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think it might have just come out, but I've seen it advertised, but I don't know if it's out here yet, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
Really fun movie by him. It has your signature Edgar Wright trademarks with the quick editing, the jokes that will go fast as shit if you don't catch it. It's really great. I highly recommend that as well. And my number one film so far this year was a Christopher Nolan film that came out last month, Dunkirk. I know. Yeah,
So bad.
I've seen
bad.
I've seen her talk about Nolan when I was there.
I haven't seen it yet. I should. I fail as an English person for not seeing that yet. Ugh.
Though I know how you feel about some of Nolan's films, so
Hey, I don't think Nolan's bad.
I know.
I love quite a few of Nolan movies. There's one or two that I fill me with rage, but like, stop saying these things.
I'm
You're
not
getting me in trouble.
I'm not gonna get you in trouble. I'll defend the shit out of you if I have to. Dark Knight.
Dunkirk to me was interesting, but I'm not a war movie type person, so that's kind of my only hesitation of seeing it in theater. So
Oh my god.
that's what's their cable. I might see it.
Why
You know.
you missed out a big opportunity seeing it in IMAX, man. Holy crap. Right?
I'm also really like morbidly curious over Harry Styles' acting.
Oh shit, he is
Director.
actually really
He's
good.
in it.
He's really good.
Is he good? 'Cause
He's
I
actually really
heard
good.
that He's really good, and that just like
It blows your mind, doesn't it?
yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
Funny story, my sister went to see it with me. She was the only person that saw it with me, my younger sister. She saw it for two reasons. One, because it was a history film. She's not really into war films though, so I don't, but she's into history. Two, Harry Styles. because she's a One Direction fan. But no, she loved it. She loved it as much as I did, honestly. And I was also surprised to hear that from her. And she kept saying, "Oh my God, Harry is so good. Harry is so good. Yo, hold me back, Sean. Hold me back. Hold me back."
Don't embarrass your sister on the internet.
She's not even here right now. Okay, she's still in San Fran.
It's alright, I'll stick up for you, sis. Girls gotta stick together.
No, you won't. You stick up for me instead.
Excuse me? Are you dictating who I stand
And maybe.
That's like gonna send you to like the corner of shame super fast.
Oh my goodness.
Come on,
Okay.
stand back, I'm taking over this podcast.
Why don't you be the host then?
It's a good thing there's a great big country and a pond separating you two right now.
Yeah.
Hey, if there wasn't, we'd probably be going to each other's next doors and be banging our doors one day and the next.
Oh, you would never leave me alone.
Ye-
Hey, Sabrina, knock, knock, knock. Sabrina, knock, knock, knock. Have you seen this new movie? Sean,
No.
I'm at work.
I don't mean it that way, okay? I know you're at work. Okay. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna bang your head against the bang your head. I meant my head against the door. Your
That
head.
would be really mean.
I wouldn't bang your head at all. That's abuse. First of all, I would never abuse a lady.
Showing the way he's just digging and just digging. He's just digging his own grave here.
Second of all, your boyfriend would kick my ass if I did that to you. Look at me, I'm a fucking 100-pound man. I'm not gonna abuse anybody here. I'm not gonna abuse.
Yeah.
Heck, I bet even Yoshi and Rat could kick my ass if they wanted to.
I feel like this is going to topic.
It's definitely going off topic, but we're having a lot of fun here. I'm just saying.
Don't we have games that we need to talk about?
Oh yeah, we have games and TV to talk about still. I just realized that. Oh shit. Wait, before we get to the game, so I have to go to the bathroom really badly because I've been trying to hold it this whole time, but I can't. I really can't hold it.
Yoshi.
Yoshi's broken right now because of this.
I'm fine.
You gotta lay.
I'm just going so easier.
Make sure you lay your green eggs all around you, Yoshi.
Very funny.
That's a Yoshi reference.
Start checking them at you.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, what?
Let me start chucking those green eggs at you.
You, me, Splatoon 2 after this.
Bring it on.
I don't have Splatoon 2 yet. I don't have...
Oh, snap.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
You don't want any of this.
Are you sure? I can take it.
Sounds-
Okay, I really need to go to the bathroom actually. I'll be right back. You guys talk about life while I do this quick bathroom break. This will probably be cut.
Okay.
Quick, take over this.
Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness.
I'm
Ew.
outnumbered 2-1 in Brits.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do anything. Oh,
You
poor
sure?
Molly. Oh, Molly, Dougie's just waiting for him to come back. That's so sweet. I miss having pets in the house.
What would your ideal pet be?
A wolf.
A wolf?
Yeah, wolf. I like wolves. They're really big. No one will mess with me. I'd be like, yeah, super fluffy, cuddles, and I could walk around the neighborhood at night, like, you know, with a wolf, because like nobody would like attack me because I got a friggin' wolf.
All four of each has their own wolves, like in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's true.
She's back.
So what I miss?
Woof woof.
You guys talk.
I was talking about a wolf.
A wolf?
Yeah.
What's with the wolf?
One specific wolf. That's what we can talk about.
My hypothetical. I got a Pokemon card for the first time in years. Look, it's Eevee.
Eevee.
I got it from Build-A-Bear because I got a Build-A-Bear Eevee. How cool is that?
You gotta build a bear. Oh wait a minute! You showed me this. You showed me a picture of it, like a Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, I actually got one. Though.
I always get one of those because they're so freaking expensive.
Oh, Build-A-Bear's fucking expensive.
I got it for free. I got it
That's
for
even
free.
better.
How'd you get it for free?
Well, I went to my friend's kid's birthday, and one kid couldn't show up, and she was like, and I was just looking at the Eevee all forlornly, like one day, I will have Eevee, I will buy Eevee, and then basically she was just like, do you want the Eevee? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Like, I probably might. I'm just gonna cave in and just buy it. She was just like, well, just take that kid's spot. Like, just, because like with the Build-A-Bear parties, like you have like you buy like enough. Well, you buy kids spaces, and each kid can get a bear. Like, it depends on the package you get, but each kid can get a bear. And because one kid didn't show up, I think he was like sick or something. I got the bear. I got the bear instead.
So lucky.
I know.
So.
And it came with the outfit as well. You know what? I'm just gonna show you.
Yeah. Everybody's on break right now, so it's just.
I have to wait.
Everybody's on break. This is the break time halftime show. This is the halftime show. Let's just say that.
We have to do one take.
It is still one take. Like, we're still shooting right now. Like, we could keep this in if we really wanted to. like this. I'll put this as like intermission or something like that. What's that noise?
Oh my god.
Whoa. Hey, Rad, what's that noise? Alright, the noise stopped, I guess.
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Okay.
Don't mess up your hair.
It's already messed up. It's Eevee. Look at its tail. It's in its jammies. Wait, there we go.
It's really cute.
And look, it's got toe beans.
How many Eevees have you caught in Pokemon Moon?
One. No, two. But I'm just keeping one. And then I might raise the other one to be like a Vaporeon or something. But I've got two. I got a boy Eevee and a girl Eevee.
That's cute. What about you, Yoshi? Have you caught any Eevees in Pokemon?
I have all the EVs and I spent 5 hours trying to, and I finally got a shiny Eevee.
Damn.
Oh.
Very intense process.
It's.
I believe.
You can keep on the podcast, by the way, if you want, for the rest of it. I got your little companion piece.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna anyway.
I was just saying you can keep it on if you want. Is the cute factor of our podcast right now. This is our little Pokemon like segment here. Oh yeah, speaking of games, we gotta get back to our questions, don't we? We got so sidetracked. Do you guys have a favorite game so far this year? We'll start with Rad this time.
Well, this year,
Well, lots of games.
well, yeah. I've been enjoying Injustice 2 a lot, that's for certain. Like, I wanted to get that as soon as I saw trailers on it. I think it's the first fighting game I've been able to really get into. There's also Lego Worlds, which is a bit buggy, unfortunately, but it's something I've also very much wanted because Lego is very expensive, and it's very nice to be able to do it all inside of a game.
It's pretty much like Minecraft, but with Legos.
Yeah, but then Legos are much cooler.
Yeah, that's very true.
That is honestly true. Do you have any more?
No, I wouldn't say so. I haven't gotten that many new games this year. I have been playing a lot of Injustice 2 though, so.
Good. And Overwatch, of course. You would always play Overwatch.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a given.
I may be getting Overwatch.
No.
Oh my god, you were just like basically just clutched your pearls like.
I literally was on my chair just like, what?
We just made millions of internet friends Midnight.
You're gonna make so many turbo friends, holy crap.
How scandalous.
Oh my!
Oh my god, Overwatch, yes. I haven't played it so long. I'm trying to get back into it because of the summer games, but oh man, it's gonna be so much fun now if Midnight gets it. Don't worry, Midnight. We'll back you up just in case if anybody gets mean to you or if you're a noob, they say.
It's okay, I'm a noob. I can handle it. I probably. Is it one of those games where you have to play online first, though? Or can
It's
you play
always online. There's tutorials. There's tutorials in it. Like you do learn the basics of the game. When you first boot it up.
You're a bit like fuzzy.
Yeah, your mic is a bit fuzzy.
I'll do some testing, I guess.
Okay. While you do that, we'll move on to Yoshi. So Yoshi, anything? Any favorites?
So Breath of the Wild is top spot. Is just about exploring and all the not so much the story, but the combat and just the exploring that you can just wander around. I've wandered around for hours on end without thinking, oh yeah, I should do the main quest by now. So, second place is the recent edition of Splatoon 2 for the Switch. I spent many of hours playing online. It's my version of Overwatch without actually having to buy Overwatch. So I'm very competent in like games. So it's rare for me to be competent in any shooter type games. So that's why it's a favorite of mine. Other than that, there's not been very many mainline games that I've played. It's been more indie year for me, like What Remains of Edith Finch and Night in the Woods. Those are two of my top two indie games that I played. So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say Splatoon because you always talk about it in chat. I'm just saying.
So good.
Do I get it? Should I get it?
It's not a super priority for not the shooters. Plus, if you're Overwatch fan, of course they can understand Overwatch. But yeah, I mean it's a fun game.
It looks fun.
It's fun. Matches are only three minutes long at a time. You just run into the problem of just doing just one more match every single time.
Just one more.
The ranked battles are surprisingly very competitive and frustrating at times. Like this morning, I played a match I lost at the last second, and I almost slammed my Switch onto the table again. So that's how intense.
Don't break that Switch, okay? It's fragile as shit. Alright, Midnight, do you have any so far?
I haven't. Upon reflection, I haven't really played any new games in the past few years. Well, I say past few, but the past couple of years I found that, like, gaming in general just is not... Games haven't really struck me as well. Like, I haven't really gotten fully obsessed with any games. Like this year's E3 was kind of lackluster for me. But,
yeah, I would agree for the most part.
But I would say this year, out of the games that I've taken the most... I've gotten the most emotion out of, like joy, frustration, anger, pure anger is the Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot remake. I love that. It's it is frustrating, but the nostalgia alone just made me so happy just to play that game.
Yeah, I absolutely need to pick up Crash Bandicoot and Sonic Mania.
Speaking of Sonic Mania. Okay, I'm gonna stop that.
Wow.
That was very high pitched.
I was in choir. Just saying.
True.
Wait, I saw you a couple times on Steam though playing Dream Daddy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so?
That's a game. That counts as this year.
Well, I guess, I mean, are we talking indie games?
Yeah,
Because
anything. Like, as long as it's a video game.
Well, in that case, yeah, Dream Daddy was really enjoyable. It was very lovable, and I got so attached to the daughter in the game. I was like, she is my daughter now. I love her. Like it's such a cute story, and all of the well, I haven't played a lot of it, but the dad's stories that I have played are really just so cute. Like they're just so sweet. Like it's very nice. It's very nice.
I bought it. I bought it for my brother, and he really loves it.
Aww.
Yeah. So does my sister. I haven't played it personally because I'm not really into romance games per se, like that. I'm just saying. What did you say?
Nothing.
Did you say I will?
Yes.
Maybe. I mean, it's on my Steam, so I might as well try it out. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
I would say that it's like for the production values and everything of the game, it's like very reasonably priced. They could have charged, especially coming from Game Grumps, they could have charged a lot more for it because they could have like used like the Game Grumps name recognition and used it to boost the prices, but they didn't do that, and I think that's something to be respected.
Yeah, the game
I also think
it could have easily been just a joke one-off game where like it's not very well made, but it is actually. Like it's got a lot of work put into it, and it's really well done.
Yeah, I agree. Plus, the dads are hot.
My brother would agree.
Who's your brother's? No, I want to know now. Who's your brother's favorite?
I don't know. I haven't asked him.
I have to know. I have to find out.
I haven't asked him. I haven't asked him.
I have to know if he's like. I have to know some of the decisions.
You want me to call him right now?
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I don't want to bug him, but like, I have to know later on.
He's probably currently moving into his new home in San Fran right now. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Dream Daddy for midnight there.
I enjoyed Crash Bandicoot. I think more than Dream Daddy, but I still thought that Dream Daddy was a really lovable game. It was just very, very endearing. More of that. If I'm gonna play a game like that, I'd like more of that. I'd like stuff like that because I don't actually play a lot of like romance-y games myself, like dating simulators and stuff. I played like 2 or 3. And they've mainly been because like YouTubers have played them, and I'm like, oh my god, this looks so bad, I have to play it myself.
Honey Pop.
And then,
Honey Pop.
Yeah, like that. Like that game was awful. That game was terrible.
I heard Dream Daddy's way better though than Honey Pop.
Dream Daddy was so much better, but Honey Pop was hilariously terrible, and then sitting back after playing it I was like, no, it was hilarious at the time, but no, it was just terrible.
the amount of requests
that game.
The amount of requests VGA gets for Dream Daddy is hilarious though.
Yeah.
Are they gonna play it?
They might.
They had a poll where it was Zelda, Dream Daddy, or some other game.
Battlefield 1, I think.
Yes, Zelda 1. And I was asking everyone to vote for Dream Daddy because I felt like it was the only chance we were going to get for them to play it.
I think he's still going to give it a chance. They're going to give it a chance. If it was on the poll, then they might as well give it a chance. Like,
yeah.
Well, if they I gave Kingdom Hearts a chance.
I think they'll play it when things slow down a bit, probably like midwinter or something like that.
Yeah, I just don't want them to forget about it, is all. And I feel like there's a chance that they will.
Consistently about
There's a lot of games people in VGA don't want people to forget about. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so to my list, surprisingly, I didn't have a lot of AAA titles, and for me, like as my favorites. As I was freaking out before, Sonic Mania is so good. Like a proper good Sonic game we finally have here. Like, well, if you want to be honest, I haven't really played too much of the 2D ones of Sonic, but when I first booted up Sonic Mania on my Switch here, I was just hit with a bunch of vibrant colors. Everything was colorful, and the platforming was just so smooth. It felt really nice. Oh, Sonic Mania I can't get enough of. I haven't finished it yet, but I can only get up from there so far. And like what Midnight mentioned, I really enjoyed the Crash Insane trilogy. But holy shit, is it hard. It's super hard.
It is hard. I think I like. Unfortunately, I've had to stop playing because my job at the moment is like really intense and very time consuming. So I took a break from gaming for a bit over the summer. So but I'm looking forward to getting back into it basically.
Are you gonna play Dishonored 2 when I got you that?
Yeah, no, that's my next game after I finish Crash. That's my next game to play. I can't wait to play that.
I've been going back to Dishonored 2 because I got it like very soon after it came out, but then I didn't play very much of it. Like I only got like through the first few missions, but I've gone back to it and I started a new playthrough, and I've been doing the no powers mode, and that's been a lot of fun. Just it's interesting.
There's no powers at all?
Yeah, there's a mode you can choose to where you deny all the powers, and you just have to go through it just with your tools, and it's really a lot more difficult.
It seems like a good game. I haven't played it yet though. I don't think I've even finished the first Dishonored. Yeah, I don't think I've had.
Technically, I haven't myself either. I've just seen people play it. I've gotten pretty close though.
I know Midnight has finished the first Dishonored.
Yeah, I love Dishonored.
Yoshi probably doesn't even know what we're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Don't put that on me. But I can play through of it, so.
I haven't played Dishonored 2 yet, or finished 1, so I gotta get into that.
Yeah.
So is that pretty much it for gaming? That was actually kind of shorter than I thought.
Yeah, well, like I said, gaming hasn't really been that great. Like,
that is true. I mean, in all honesty, like you said, I agree with you. E3 was pretty lackluster this year. And I went to it. I went to that thing. It was public for the first time.
Yeah, I've not been too blown away by anything we've seen for a while.
I mean, it was fun. I definitely had a lot of fun.
But yeah,
I definitely had a lot of fun at E3. There were some games that I am definitely going to talk about once we get to the last question here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for gaming here, for now, at least. So the next one I have here is, do you guys have a favorite TV show so far this year? And Yoshi, we'll start with you this time.
Well, Game of Thrones is still going on, so that's topping the list right now. But
Game of Thrones fans here.
I really enjoyed this season of iZombie. It became more serial than it has in the past. They kind of went away from the murder of the week kind of thing and made it an overall arc. And so I think Game of Thrones and iZombie were my top two so far of the year.
Have you heard of Riverdale from CW as well?
I've heard of Riverdale. I'm not into that whole teen drama thing, so it's
I actually kind of enjoy it. I actually kind of enjoy it. Yeah, it's a pretty fun show so far. Have you guys heard of Riverdale by any chance?
I haven't, no.
Not really.
Do you know the Archie comics by any chance?
I've heard of them, but I don't think that they're much of a thing over here.
Yeah, they're based on Archie comics that were pretty colorful, and this one's a dark. It's just completely dark, like complete opposite of the comic.
Bad things about what people thought of how it was adapted.
In terms of like a comic adaptation, I heard it was bad, but in terms of just the show overall, it's actually pretty good.
Well, yeah. I haven't heard. Like I heard bad things early on, like I think before it like started, but I haven't heard much about it.
It's pretty good. I like it. Midnight, do you have any TV shows you like?
I really liked the latest season of Voltron. I really liked Voltron season 3. I also, I don't know if this counts or not, but I only recently this year got into Sword Art Online, and I freaking love it.
I know what Sword Art is. I've heard many good things about it. Haven't seen it yet though. I also haven't seen Voltron season 3.
Okay, I won't give any spoilers away, but it was definitely more enjoyable than season 2.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I enjoyed season 2 a lot more than the first one actually.
Did you? See,
I did.
I thought season 2 was sort of lacking in comparison to season 1. But I thought season 3 was a vast improvement.
And then
I think you will like.
I probably will. Season 4 is also coming in October, so we don't have that long to wait.
They split season 3 in half. So
yeah.
Season 4 is more like season
3.5.
Yeah.
I told Yoshi about the show because I think you're into Avatar, right?
Yes. Really cool.
It's by the same creators. You should watch it, dude. It's really good, Voltron.
I will consider it.
It's on Netflix, dude. It's all there.
I'm not to binge watching. I got other shows you guys want me to watch, so.
Like Stranger Things. What?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh.
I don't tend to watch as much TV. Like,
I know.
To be honest, it has to be something really.
It's really
special.
It is special.
But people say that about Game of Thrones, and I can't get. Maybe it's because I was so heavily spoiled with Game of Thrones, but like. When it comes to a 40-minute episode series, it has to be something that grips me every single episode, or I'll lose interest.
Well, Stranger Things is hour-long episodes, so.
So it has to be Stranger Things.
But it's not a long series though. It's 8 episodes, so.
It's really good.
Brad gets me. He knows what I'm talking about.
I think I'm gonna watch it like around Halloween time.
That's when season 2 comes out.
I recommend watching if you binge watch season 1 and then start right on to season 2. That would be. I imagine that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my plan. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's really good. Is that it for your shows, Midnight?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, not really that much has kind of gripped me that was new this year.
I see. Rad, what about you? Siri just came on, just said, hey, it said, hey Siri, what about you, Rad? I was like,
wow.
I think Siri likes you.
Oh. Well, yeah, Game of Thrones has been absolutely spot on this year, I must say. Every episode with bated breath, basically. And yeah, like Midnight, I don't really watch TV that much. It's mostly just, if I do, it's probably HBO and BBC, and that's probably it.
I see, yeah.
Netflix, but the only thing I've watched on Netflix is Stranger Things, so that doesn't, yeah.
I haven't seen a single episode of Game of Thrones yet, by the way.
I know, yeah, I'm not happy about that.
In terms of shows for me, I haven't really watched a lot either, but I have watched a couple. I mentioned Riverdale. That was pretty good. Do you guys know a show called 13 Reasons Why on Netflix by any chance?
I heard of it. No idea what it is.
I really liked it. Yeah, I really liked it. It is pretty dark in its themes, but it's a really good show in my opinion. I thought it was well acted for all the way through. Yeah, I haven't really watched a lot actually, surprisingly.
That show does not sit well with me at all.
Why is that?
I think it's just, well, I don't really want to get into it too much for the subject matter of it. I think
Oh yeah, well the
there's
subject.
a lot of controversy around it because there's things that, you know, like there are things in it that you're not supposed to do if you're talking about the subject matter at hand, and like various charities and mental health societies said to like try to say to like the show's creators, like, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't put this in for these reasons, and they all ignored them. And so it's like it doesn't sit right with me, that show.
I understand. Like it's not for everybody. It does get really heavy with the subject matter. I just thought personally though, like it was emotional all the way through. It told its story. I thought it told it well in my opinion personally. Yeah, it was a good show. I personally liked it a lot. Other than that, yeah, I really didn't really watch too many things. Maybe because either my shows I watch are canceled or I'm just putting them on hold. Yoshi, I know you watched the newest DuckTales. How was that, the first episode?
It was so I probably watched it at least twice throughout the run because it was 24 hours running, but it managed for me to capture the spirit of the original cartoon run, but totally in a modern way. And reading the reviews later, I agree that it allowed to get the three nephews their own distinct personalities. Along with Abigail, she had her own distinct personality and not this kind of a side character that could be ignored at times. It was brought back terms of when I was young, coming home from school watching it, but for a new audience, I love the animation. The theme song is excellent. But I can't. It's bad that the next episode won't be till mid-September. But for me,
are you serious?
Yeah,
Come on, Siri. Come on.
But
Wow.
the next episode won't be until September 23rd, which is
that's really long time.
That's long.
Oh.
Coming off a 24-hour run last week, so that's the only disappointing thing about it.
I just have to say though, like, you are right, the animation is stunning. It really it looks gorgeous as a show.
It's amazing how they're able to bring a comic book aesthetic, the original DuckTales aesthetic to it, you know, back in the early like whatever it was when it originally came out in the comic book form, but it managed to capture it in its animation, but still so flawless. And all the characters that I know their original personalities are there, but with somewhat of a modern twist. So it was fresh enough for me to really enjoy it, even though I kind of, even though I did grow up with it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see it because it looks good, and I have one question to ask. How was David Tennant as Scrooge?
Oh, spot on.
Good. I knew David Tennant would do good.
He really did capture the personality of Scrooge McDuck very well, and like again, it was a combination of things that were referencing the original run, but it felt original to me. So that's how well all the performances were.
That's really good to hear. I'm actually really happy about that.
Granted, it is the quote pilot episode, so hopefully this will continue throughout the first season.
Hopefully, I mean, I wanted to see it because I know Disney XD makes some good stuff. Like I haven't even seen Gravity Falls yet, but I've heard so many good things about it.
I have.
See, you need to see Gravity Falls, dude.
I know. I'm very behind and stuff right now. I've heard so many good things about Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls is amazing.
Disney
I
actually did a Tron animated series after the re-release came out, which kind of went by the wayside. But for the episodes that I saw, they were pretty good too.
I like Tron, so I'll give that a chance too someday. Yeah, I wanted to watch DuckTales because I saw the previews and I thought it looked charming. It looked really charming from what I saw.
You can on YouTube.
Was it?
It's free. You can watch it on YouTube right now.
Wow.
Oh, really? That's cool. I haven't recorded on my DVR anyways, so even then.
But yeah, at least right now, it's available online for anyone to see.
I pressed record new episodes. I thought they were weekly, but then when you told me just now is September, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Can I amend my list for 1 second?
Was it?
Can I amend my list, my top list?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm bumping iZombie to 3, and number 2 is Lethal Weapon, the TV series.
Ah, yes, thank you.
I don't know why I forgot it during when I said it, but the TV series somehow managed to capture the movie spirit in television format. So that was a very unexpected surprise for me this year.
By Fox of all people.
Yes, that by the network that's notorious for screwing TV series up.
And they got renewed.
Yes.
Thank God.
Also,
Thank God.
it's on TV now, but I'm already looking forward to the new season. Hopefully, it's the same thing.
You mentioned a couple times in chat too. This Is Us.
This Is Us. It's a good emotional series if you're into that. It has its hit and misses. Sterling K. Brown really takes the lead in most of the episodes. He really is an emotional weight. The other two siblings, they have their moments, but they're not consistent enough for me to, get attached to them like Midnight said and with Rogue One. But Sterling K. Brown really is the essence of the series. So, not for everybody, for not to that sort of drama, but give it a shot. I think you might like it.
On NBC, right?
I'm gonna see. They're also on TV this year.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Midnight, is this the first time you've heard about these shows as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm old and I'm out of touch.
There's just too many. The problem is there's way too many TV shows.
There's so many to watch.
There's too many TV shows back in my day.
And then we still have The Simpsons going on. Think about that.
I've never watched The Simpsons though.
I stopped watching The Simpsons after like season 5 or something like that.
I don't even watch TV. I basically only have Netflix. So, you know what? I have been watching Bill Nye's new series. I know that's non-fiction.
Oh.
I've been watching Bill Nye because Bill Nye wasn't a thing over here. He wasn't a thing growing up. We didn't have Bill Nye the Science Guy over in the UK when I was growing up. It's very much we've only heard really about him through you guys. Through the internet, and then his new show is on Netflix and it's for everyone, and I've just been watching, and he's so delightful as a person. Oh my goodness. So I've been really enjoying his new show.
I haven't watched it yet, but I remember those videos on science class, watching it in science class in middle school. Childhood, so it was so good seeing those. And I think that's it right now for TV shows, though. Next up, we're gonna go to our anticipated stuff, our most anticipated things in terms of movies, TV, and gaming. We'll go right back to Midnight. We'll start off with movies this time. Do you have any movies coming up that you're excited for?
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know about movies. Of this year?
Yeah, this year.
I I honestly think that like basically all the movies that I wanted to see have pretty much come out. Apart from, well, actually no, Star Wars is coming out the end of this year, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every December.
So yeah, Star Wars and I guess Thor, the next Thor movie.
The Ragnarok.
That looks pretty darn awesome. Like Thor and Hulk teaming up. Those two movies, I think, will probably be the ones that I actually go to see in the cinema.
Oh, I'm so excited for Thor. It looks funny as heck.
Mm,
And I didn't even like the Thor films, and I'm excited for this one.
Mm.
Brad, what about you?
For me, do you know when Kingsman's out? 'Cause...
September.
Alright, yeah. For me, it's the new Kingsman and Star Wars for this year.
I'm gonna kick my own ass here and say, why haven't I seen that movie yet?
Oh, Kingsman?
I haven't seen Kingsman
Oh my
yet,
god.
still. But I think it's on Netflix for me.
Yeah, it
I think
should
it's
be
on
because it's
UK
UK.
Netflix now.
It's a UK film.
So I can watch it.
Yoshi.
That will be during my vacations.
Yoshi texted me about it. About seeing that film.
I just saw it last month, so don't worry about it.
I loved VGA watching the trailer for the second one, and they just said, fine, we'll watch the first one.
Finally! People need to see it. It's so underrated and so good.
I don't think it's underrated at all.
It was a little underrated. Back when it came out, it was pretty It came out with 50 Shades of Grey. When that came...
I will say this. I haven't seen 50 Shades of Grey.
I refuse to.
My morbid curiosity is really... Like,
I refuse.
I saw Twilight, and that's bad Twilight fanfiction that she ripped off from other people. But like I'm getting morbid curiosity over 50 Shades of Grey. I want to watch it to see how bad it is. I've heard it's
and Sister Urge.
Nah, don't.
not even so. I've heard it's not even so bad. It's good. It's just boring. And I'm like, dude, how can you mess that up? I mean, well, to pardon the pun, how can you cock that up? But still, but like,
I refuse.
yeah, I don't think I'll ever get round to seeing.
My
it.
parents
Like,
love those movies. I don't understand. Really.
but yeah,
When I saw the trailer for Kingsman, I was intrigued, but nothing with the urge that I have to see it in theaters, because I'm very fickle to see as to what movies I kind of see in theaters. So, Kingsman looks interesting. I have no clue what it's about, no background on it, even though it came from a graphic novel, so that's probably why. But, I mean, it surprised me, let's put it that way, when I saw it finally.
Would you say?
Well, I love Colin Firth. Of course, I do. I'm a woman. Of course, I love Colin Firth. Like it's just fact. But like I really want to see it just for him, you know.
Wait, hold up. My brother's calling me. I can ask him about Dream Daddy. Hold up, real quick. Hold up.
Yeah?
My brother's calling me. Hold up. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
You get your answer.
Yes, we did.
Did he fuck Robert? Did he fuck Robert?
Hey, wait. Can I ask you something real quick?
What?
Hey, so who was your favorite daddy in Dream Daddy?
Craig.
Was it?
Craig!
Yeah, the Asian one.
Craig!
You said Clay?
Craig.
Craig.
Why?
You're on a podcast right now, Michael.
Oh, fuck you.
No, tell him I like Craig too!
My UK friend likes Craig too, Michael.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's hot.
Craig's pretty good.
Was it?
He's hot.
Did you hear that? He said he's hot.
He is hot. But also, did he
Okay.
fuck Robert?
Well,
Did you fuck Robert? He said.
of course I did.
Yes! Yes!
But whatever. months.
You left the PS3 controller here, by the way, Mike. Still.
Yeah, I know. I'm so angry. Do you know where I can buy like a cheap one that can just work?
You can go to eBay or GameStop.
Okay, there's a GameStop in the mall here. I hope they have one.
It's probably like $10. You can get one for that much.
Do they still sell them at GameStop even though it's PS3?
Yeah, they sell PS3 stuff still.
Okay, I'm gonna go there later.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, Michael.
Have fun.
Good,
Bye.
Good luck in San Fran.
Oh my god, he's like your brother.
He is my brother. A little cameo appearance for my brother, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, see? Your brother has good taste in men. I'm so happy.
Hey, I'm just
He
saying.
made the same choice as I did.
I mean, all of the dads are wonderful, but yeah.
All of the dads are wonderful.
I mean, yeah. That's my brother.
Brad,
Oh.
who do you think?
Brian.
Did you like... Who do you like, sorry?
Brian.
Brian. Fair enough.
I have no idea what's going on, even with Yoshi.
I'm just here along for the ride.
Hey, Yoshi, I didn't ask you yet. What movie are you excited for this year?
There's really not that much. There's not many movies that I'm really interested. Maybe Kingsman. Now that I've seen the first one and the second one's coming out.
Yeah.
The new Pixar movie Coco. I mean, I'm the sucker for Pixar movies, so I probably will go see that in theaters.
I don't think that's coming out in the UK this year. I think it might be coming out next year. Let's see.
It's in November for us.
11 for us in the US. So, maybe I'll defer the next Star Wars until the new year once all the lines and the hype has gone down. So I just have to be careful avoiding all the spoilers because I know most of them will be out by the time I go see it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, Coco's not coming out until January 19th.
Oh, that's such a far time.
Yeah, sometimes Disney and Disney Pixar do that. They tend to release movies over Thanksgiving for you guys because they can generate more money that way. Whereas they know whereas they release stuff here over Christmas and New Year's because they get more money that way because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I think that's the general reason why.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I suppose. Just,
Yeah. What was I gonna say? So you're pretty much getting that the same year Incredibles 2 comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that comes out.
Yeah, but it's 2019 according to what I'm seeing. So
No,
2018 is next year.
Yeah. It's been a long time. It's been 14 years since the first. It's been way too long. But I want it. I really want it. Okay. Well, in terms of movies for me, there's a lot I'm excited for. I mentioned off show It, the clown movie. I know most of you guys are not into clowns or horror movies, but I am, and I really am excited for It because it looks like a very good adaptation of the original It movie and the book, you could say. Kingsman, of course, The Golden Circle. I'm really excited for next month. In November, there's Thor Ragnarok, of course, which I'm definitely gonna see. Justice League. Again, I'm very worried for Justice League at the same time because Wonder Woman is great. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like still Justice League has the opportunity to suck, and I don't want to think that way.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I suppose because they've had hit and miss, and it's difficult to put together a big franchise movie like that where one movie has been great and
the others have been crap. Well, that's the one way to put it.
I'm definitely waiting to hear the reviews before I actually decide whether or not I'll go and see it.
Because I like the Justice League team as a whole. It's just that the movies themselves have been executing it kind of weirdly, to put
It's
it.
just been so dark.
Yeah.
DC is supposed to be the light. Like, Marvel's supposed to be gritty and edgy, and DC is supposed to be. It's like the comic book universes have flipped when it comes to the movie universes. Like, Marvel has a lot of lightness to it, like Guardians and stuff, and then you've got the Nolan Batman movies, which are all grimdark and stuff.
I mean, I think even with the lightness, I still think Marvel is like has a consistency to them. Like it's a very consistent universe they're putting out right now. So I just think that DC's really rushing it way too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see how Justice League goes. But yeah, obviously Star Wars for December I'm excited for. Last Jedi. Yeah, I'm really excited for Star Wars because I want to see more of after Force Awakens. Like I just want the cliffhanger in 7 just really wanted me to already see the next film.
I can hear a cat.
That would be mine. That was waiting outside the door.
I just think the 8 is somewhat fresh because 7 just to me felt too many callbacks to episode 4. So I'm just hoping episode 8 is like a more of a
yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
Episode 8 feels, but they had that behind the scenes thing where they talked about how episode 8 feels like it's entirely its own movie, which is hopefully they live up to that, I suppose.
I mean, it is by a different director. It's not by JJ anymore, so hopefully it'll be good. There's this another movie that I briefly mentioned with Yoshi. I think he talked to me outside of chat. It's a Jackie Chan movie coming out in October called The Foreigner. Yeah, The Foreigner looks really good.
I love Jackie Chan.
Yeah, it's a new Jackie Chan film, but it's not like what you think of though. Like it's pretty dark. It looks pretty dark.
He is an amazing actor. Did you know that he's a really good singer too?
I think I've seen a couple of clips of him singing. Actually, yeah.
He is the singer for Mulan. I think he did. He did the dubbing for it.
Oh, the Chinese dubbing or something like that.
Yeah, and he sings.
That's really cool.
To the let's get down to business to defeat that song. He actually sings that, and it sounds really good. He's got a good voice.
For that too, yeah.
It also has Pierce Brosnan 007 in it as well. It's like them going against each other in it. It looks pretty fun for an action movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks really fun. It's what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a way of Taken in a way with Liam Neeson. But
is it gonna be a meme?
I don't think it's gonna be a meme.
Hope it's not.
I hope it's not. I really hope it isn't.
Everything becomes a meme eventually.
This is true.
That's true.
Yeah, honestly.
If it's good enough or bad enough, it will become a meme.
Or if it's dope.
It's all memes in there.
Pretty much everything is memes nowadays. Oh shit. Oh my bad. Anyways, moving on to the next question. Do you guys have a favorite favorite? Why did I say favorite? Anticipated game for this year, coming up soon. Brad, we'll start with you this time.
What, sorry?
Anticipated game?
Yeah. I was, there's in the coming months it'll be Shadow of War for me. I'm really excited for that. I think that's really looking like it's going to be good. For stuff that's just sort of we know is coming, it'd be The Last of Us 2. I think this new Spider-Man game is looking like it could be really good. I have a good history with Spider-Man games.
Mm-hmm.
I've played quite a few of them. And then, my biggest... I'm a big fan of Media Molecule games, and I'm really looking forward to Dreams. I want to really hear more about that. It's been a while since...
Still no information on it, though.
Yeah, they released an update on their page, like last year sometime, saying they're sorry they had to delay the beta because they just wanted to put more effort into they wanted to work on stuff like the music making tools and such like that more before they released it later.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Sometime soon.
Maybe at PlayStation Experience this year.
Yeah, I think they did some good stuff last year there,
Mhm.
or 2 years ago, I think. So they could probably show something.
Hopefully. Yoshi, do you have any?
Top of my list is LA Cracks, so hopefully they can hold to their holiday 2017 date, and I can play it this year and just spam it while I'm during our winter months here in Chicago. Otherwise,
Wait, can you repeat that again? I kind of got a...
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Switch.
Oh, okay.
The RPG. When I announced it, I mean, one of the few games I was giddy about during the initial presentation. So hopefully they stick to their holiday 2017 schedule. If not, there's always Odyssey. Otherwise, there aren't really any games that grab me at the moment. So that'll be fine with me. So I can just play more Splatoon 2 over the.
That's your Overwatch.
My Overwatch.
Midnight?
There's a couple, but again, like, they're not coming out this year.
That's probably coming out in the future.
So that will be Kingdom Hearts 3. Whenever that's gonna come
next
out.
year.
So they say anyway.
They say next year, but it's probably gonna be 2 years away. I know.
2 years? We meant 20
years. 20 years. When we're all probably out of the loop.
We're gonna be like that old lady from Titanic. It's been 84 years.
It truly has been.
The Last of Us 2. I was still like in school uniform, like, because you know in the UK we wear school uniform. We're not allowed to wear own clothes to school. Yeah, I was still in school uniform when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. That's how long ago it came out, okay? You know? Like, I graduated university since then, you know? Like, The Last of Us 2 as well. And another game that I'm really looking forward to playing, I know it's already out, but the game that I'm really looking forward to playing this year is Breath of the Wild. I'm getting Dave a Switch for his birthday. He knows this already.
Okay, I thought we were like spoiling a surprise for a minute if he sees this.
No, I'm not spoiling the surprise. I was like, dude,
playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, and I'm gonna steal it and play Breath of the Wild. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna watch him playing it. Lord knows he's watched me play.
You should play Mario Kart with him. I'm just saying.
No, I shouldn't.
Yes, you should. And then once you do that, you can go against me, and you'll probably have even more frustrations.
I am really, really ugly competitive, okay, when it comes to Mario Kart.
You wanna go Mario Kart 8 with me? This guy knows it. Yoshi knows how I am with Mario Kart.
Do I? I've never played Mario Kart.
Wii U. Didn't you play Wii U with me?
That was so long ago.
That was pretty long ago, but still, I kicked ass.
I'm absolutely getting Breath of the Wild when I eventually get a Switch.
I can't wait to get Breath of the Wild.
Oh man, bro.
I'll watch him play it, and then I'll play it when he's finished with it, because he's just finished The Witcher 3 after playing it for like.
He finished it?
And he got the bad ending.
I didn't finish it yet. I need to.
I'm sorry, it's so funny. It was so cute. He got the bad ending.
Did he try hard?
For a year, and then he was like, "No, I'm going full Markiplier on this. No, I'm not accepting it." And so he like replayed like the last part
mission
of the game so that he could get a good ending.
It's pretty funny.
Well, I
So
can't wait for
upset.
your reaction to Breath of the Wild when you do eventually play it.
I know.
Hey, I've never really been into Zelda as much because I didn't have Nintendo consoles growing up.
Mhm.
So like the first time I ever got a Nintendo console was the Wii. That was the first Nintendo console.
Wii Sports.
And then I got a DS Lite as well, and then I bought a Legend of Zelda game. And I wasn't really that into it. I can't remember what one it was. But I really want to play like the classic ones like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess has always struck me as like being really an interesting one. Dave played Majora's Mask and I was just like, what the frig is up with that moon?
Yeah, Majora's Mask is a very different game.
Yeah.
Very tricky game.
I-
Super tricky.
I'm in the same boat. Like I wasn't really too much of a Zelda guy until I played it myself. I think my first one was A Link Between Worlds on 3DS. And that was really fun. I liked it. Then I moved on to Wind Waker. And if I'm going to be honest, I kind of find it overrated. I don't really like it that much.
Which one was Wind Waker?
It was the cell shaded one.
Yeah, cell shaded one.
With Toon Link, like the little Link.
Was that on the DS?
It was on
the...
GameCube and Wii U.
Oh, okay, then no, I didn't play that one.
Yeah,
What's the one that I played?
DS? That might have been fuck, I know the name. Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phantom Hourglass. That's the one I played that I couldn't really get into.
Well, he has the whole new control scheme just for the DS, so
Yeah,
that's understandable.
Doesn't Phantom Hourglass also have Toon Link?
Yes, it's a different version of it.
Yeah, that's the same one in Wind Waker.
Yeah,
It's a very cute game though.
I'm sorry?
Yoshi, you kind of cracked up there.
Oh, sorry. It's the Phantom Hourglass came off of the Wind Waker timeline, so that's why it's a similar style.
But yeah. Yeah, in terms of games for me, I'm looking well, you mentioned one, Yoshi, Super Mario Odyssey this year. That's gonna be really fun. I managed to try it out at E3 at that long ass line. It was like, if I didn't wait that long, I probably waited for like 2-3 hours for that thing. I luckily managed to get in a 20-minute wait for that. So, but yeah, Super Mario Odyssey was really fun. I sent pics to Dave and he was very jealous.
Oh, did you? I didn't know that.
I sent him pics over my time at E3 of Nintendo stuff, and he was very jealous.
Yeah, he really, really wants a Switch. That's why I'm giving that to him for his birthday. I can't wait. He's gonna be so happy.
I think Yoshi froze in time, by the way. Oh, there he is.
No, he's
He looked. It was like frozen like that. Yeah, you're good now.
Sorry.
Oh, resetting the camera. I see. Okay. But yeah, Super Mario Odyssey looks very fun. If you do get a Switch, definitely get that if once it comes out, because it's gonna be really fun. I'm also looking forward to. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Call of Duty World War II. I'm actually looking forward to a Call of Duty game this time around. Hey, what's that noise?
What's with that? I can hear something.
It's from.
That.
I think it's from Yoshi's end.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it from the outside? Yeah, it's probably from the. It's from the outside. The It's from the outside world. Yeah. As I was saying, I'm actually looking forward to a Call of Duty game again. Like, I never thought I would say that, but I played at E3, and it felt like classic Call of Duty to me. Like when I played it.
I will say this. I mean, I think I feel the same way about Assassin's Creed as you do about Call of Duty. I never thought I'd really be interested in it, but Assassin's Creed Origins, I am so torn on. Is it Origins? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Origins.
I am so torn on because I haven't played an Assassin's Creed in so long, and I do like the series. I do enjoy it quite a lot. Just the historical side of it. But then at the same time, it does really much look like more of the same. And they haven't branched out at all. And also the fact that I'm a little bit disappointed because, like, when you're in Assassin's Creed 2, if you see the assassin for Egypt, it looks like a female assassin. So I always kind of thought that the Assassin's Creed set in Egypt would have a woman assassin, but I guess they weren't ready for that.
They don't want to trigger all those SJWs and stuff.
Well, it would be anti-SJW.
Oh yeah, shit, my bad. I get my groups mixed up all the time when it comes to the political things.
Honestly, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
I know, it's really hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's
Oh, great.
I don't really get into political shit.
It's not even I want a female assassin just cause of a female assassin. It's literally just for continuity. I'm like,
Well, maybe, I mean,
doesn't make sense to me.
well, is Origins like, but Origins is like kind of, well, it's a prequel obviously to the first one, so I don't know, like,
You never know, should that female assassin might appear in Origins.
maybe,
Be nice.
yeah, maybe that's like a second playable.
I liked what they did in Syndicate. I liked what they did with that with Evie. 'Cause she was a very nice character. I liked her a lot.
Didn't like
Yeah.
Jacob?
Yeah.
You didn't like Jacob, her brother?
Yeah, he was okay as well.
Yeah, I
I
preferred Evie to
definitely,
Jacob.
yeah, I
Mhm.
think quite a few people did actually.
Alright, I think we got gaming out of the way now. Let's go to our final question, the most anticipated shows we're into. Yoshi, we'll start with you this time.
In terms of new series, there's really nothing that I've seen that I'm really looking forward to. It's just all the usual shows that I watch are returning for another season, so that's unusual for me because, like Gaming said, most of my shows get canceled right away, or they get canceled after their season finales have aired. Otherwise, I mean, Lethal Weapon, like I said before, next year, iZombie, and then the final season of Game of Thrones. But otherwise, in terms of new shows, no, there's really nothing out there.
Yeah, I mean, most of my list is just returning shows too. Honestly, Midnight, do you have any shows you're looking forward to?
Again, I think it's the same for me. It's more like returning shows. So like the new series of Sword Art Online, I believe, is supposed to come out soon, though there's been no confirmation of it. The Yuri on Ice movie. A lot of mine are like anime related, I guess. I haven't really gotten into. Yeah, so like the Yuri on Ice movie, I just cannot wait for.
When does that come out?
I think it will come out. I think I've heard it's going to come out at the end of this year. That's what I've heard anyway. But
Perfect.
those are rumors.
For winter time.
Those are rumors, though.
I enjoyed URNS, by the way, in case you didn't know. I even cosplayed as a character.
Yes, I know. I know. Very sweet. It was like, and no, I thought that you were really good as cosplaying as him.
Mhm.
But I also think as well, I really like Miraculous Ladybug as well. That's a really charming show, and that apparently after like a year and a half hiatus, it's going to come back for a season 2.
When is it,
They're
though?
going to have season 2 and season 3 back to back.
Oh, that's good. Maybe that's why they're taking their time with it, like, get both seasons out of the way.
Yeah, it's so long though. The hiatus has been like so long. And also Voltron, of course.
Season 4?
Voltron season 4, because season 3 ended on such a high note. I'm very excited to see how they're.
I will
going
watch
to
it.
move. The villain is really good. The new villain.
That's good.
Very
I'm definitely looking forward to it, because I like season 2 actually more than season 1, like I said. So, Maybe I will like season 3 a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, very much anticipate season 4 of Voltron. So yeah, those are my shows. But aside from that, I don't hear of any new shows really. I can't think of anything new that's coming out.
Understandable.
I am interested in.
Rad?
For me, I've heard murmurings. Well, not murmurings. I mean, it's been announced for the Netflix Witcher TV series.
Yes, I did hear about that.
What?
Yeah, there's a Witcher series coming on Netflix.
No, really?
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how that comes.
Joy
They've got-
Midnight's.
the writer of the books as the creative consultant for it as well, and he says he's very excited for how faithful it's going to be.
Oh my god, no. Midnight's even looking it up right now.
Yeah, I get to see Geralt, like, the person. I love Geralt.
Well, I wasn't sure because I thought it was going to be an animated series, and like in the vein of the
No, it's live action.
stuff. But yeah, live action. That's what I'm seeing here. I thought it was animated at first.
I think live action's okay for a Witcher
Yeah, I'm
series.
fine with that.
And it's Netflix. So if
Yeah.
and they did Castlevania, I heard, really well. So if they can do a video game adaptation of Castlevania well, why can't they do Witcher well then?
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that's the thing though. Video game adaptations traditionally have a very poor reputation.
Mhm.
So.
But Netflix did well on Castlevania, from what I've heard.
I've not seen Castlevania, so I.
It's only 4 episodes. It's only. But yeah, I've heard that's really good. What was your other one, Red?
That was it.
Oh, that was it? I thought you had another one.
No, no, for TV, I've just heard about that, like, in the background, and I've been interested to see how it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, that's I am definitely interested in a Witcher Netflix series. I love the story of Witcher. That's why. I know. I'm already picturing someone who's perfect for Geralt. A dreamcasting type thing. I would think the guy from the villain from Casino Royale would do well. The guy who played Hannibal in the Hannibal TV series.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think he would do extremely well as Geralt. He has that old look, but it's kind of sexy in a way. I'm not gonna lie.
It's because Geralt is sexy.
I mean, if you want me to admit it, yes, he is.
So, it's the voice, man. It's the voice.
The body too.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt. Yeah, that's a kick in the face.
Oh. Man, I can't believe we're crushing over Geralt right now.
I think, to be
Yeah.
honest, a lot of guys like crush on Geralt. Like, man crush big time.
Well, I mean,
Who doesn't?
But then again, also Yennefer. Oh
Oh.
my god!
Oh.
I realized that there's gonna be like a live adaptation version of Yennefer.
What about Triss? Oh, Triss. Oh,
Triss
Triss.
is like, but what the heck is with Triss's hair? She looks like that color red is like Pippi Longstocking for.
What's wrong with that red hair?
It's bright red.
I love redheads.
Her hair's bright red.
I love redheads.
She's cute though.
Very cute. Because I played Witcher 2 and I saw her first there, and like, yeah, she's a good character overall. Like, she's not just there for sex appeal, or anything like that. In fact, I don't think any female character or anything like that is there for sex appeal. I think there really are great character developments within Witcher.
Audio's going a bit whack.
Yeah, I hear that too. I'm not sure whose it's from.
Is it from?
Is it from Yoshi again?
It's like a big whirring kind of noise.
I-
Yoshi? You again?
They quieted it down. I
seems to have stopped, whatever.
I think it stopped now. Yeah, I think it stopped. Well, that's actually a perfect time to stop because that's all the questions I have for you guys. So,
Okay.
you guys made it through another episode.
Yay!
What a slog.
I think this is my overall 15th episode hosting this. Tomorrow I'm having another one. With they know with other turbos as well. Some of them know about it. It's Lord the Keeper of Cassie 199 and Katie. Yeah.
Honestly, I fear for your sanity.
In case you don't know, Midnight, these turbos are known for being pretty crazy in chat.
Well, let's put it lightly.
Crazy?
Crazy in chat.
Well,
Nice.
yeah. There. Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble, guys?
Oh.
Well, Yoshi, am I in trouble?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. I'm a bit worried about controlling them, honestly.
Should be ready to.
That's all.
What?
Just be the good traffic cop and all of that.
Oh, does that really give me hope in this in the next episode?
You'll have fun. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So that's it for today on our 15th episode, I believe, on One Take. Before we go, what we always do is we plug our social media in. So, Midnight, before you go, why don't you give us your social media where you're at?
Okay, you can follow me on YouTube under Midnight Starlight Writes, and the same on Twitter. You can find me under Midnight_Starry, and the same, and that's the same as my Instagram handle, which is also Midnight_Starry as well.
Great. Rad, what about you?
I'm on Twitter at Oliver Radford 2, and then I have a Tumblr, RadLaddy Art.
All right, cool. And Yoshi?
You can find me. I'm on Twitter at SytYoshi, and that's pretty much it.
You can find him in chat if you're in VGA chat.
I'm always lurking in there somewhere.
Alright, cool. Thank you guys for watching. You can find me on this channel here, One Take Podcast channel. I sometimes upload. Hopefully I'll get the swing of this. Midnight's already catching up to me in terms of like videos. Like she uploads every week on her channel a lot. You guys should check out her channel as well. I'm trying to catch up on this thing, you guys. It's kind of hard. And also in a future episode, I'm gonna be interviewing the Night Trap developer from Screaming Villains.
Cool.
Do you guys know what Night Trap is?
No.
I
No?
Googled it. And
Rad?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be interested to see that.
In case you didn't know, Night Trap is the first full motion video game, like with real actors and stuff. So I'll be interviewing the guy behind Screaming Villains who did the remaster that came out this week. It's the Night Trap 25th Anniversary Edition. He hasn't responded to me yet, but he will get back to me soon. Hopefully. But yeah, what was it?
Nothing.
I thought you said something. I thought you were gonna say something.
Sorry.
What? I'm so confused now.
I said sorry for confusing you.
Oh, you don't have to say sorry. Sorry. Okay, are we just getting dolls out now? I don't have a doll near me.
This is not a doll, it's a bear, and it's Evie, and you were
A bear. I will respect Evie.
Lots of respect Evie's.
I'm sorry. I get confused so many times. Okay, this is long overdue. You can find me on you You can find me on Twitter at JohnLeeReg as well, and you could find me on Twitch as well. I sometimes stream. I'm currently streaming Sonic Manias right now. I'm at GamingKid1998, and if you want to find me in VGA chat, you can go ahead and find me there as well. Guys, thank you all for coming down here, taking your time to have another episode, Hiro.
Oh, no problem. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.